Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tier list video. So, let's get started. No bullshit. I'm gonna start off with the beanie from 8 Mile. I'm gonna probably give this like a B. It's simple, it's just, you know, it keeps your head warm. The only thing I'd have to say about it is that it's just not as classy or traditional as the ever so classic Fedora, which definitely deserves an S tier. And believe it or not, folks, I do give it an S tier, not because you expected me to give it an S tier and that I'm just such a Chad in my own right. I just see it as, you know, the perfect hat to take out with you. You could take it to the park, literally any occasion. Think of one occasion where, you know, the fedora would not be appropriate. And don't even think about anything Al Capone has said or done. He's not in this picture. I'm talking like today's standards, okay? Now, the likes of Rocky Balboa have worn a fedora such as this, and I gotta say, man, that is something inspirational in and of itself. So, you know, just appreciate the fedora and what it stands for, and, you know, just look past the negative. Like, the same goes for the Pilgrims Hat. I'll give it a C because it's just not as powerfully evoking as the fedora, but I still rest my case in that its history is so significant that if it weren't for such a trademark, you know, our world just wouldn't be the same. There would be no turkeys and mashed potatoes and cranberry within the same dinner meal if it weren't for a hat like the Pilgrim Hat. There would be no Drago if it weren't for that fedora back in 1976, okay? Now, aside from that rant, I have to give this Michael Jackson fedora a probably a low S, right behind the Rocky fedora. I mean, black to me is personally, dare I say it, better than white. But I just think that Michael Jackson, I only see that fedora as his trademark. Anybody else who's wearing that is it doesn't feel right. But with the black fedora, it's like more widely common. Anybody can wear it. It's just, you know, same goes for the Frank Sinatra, even though it's like a low A, just because the color gray just really doesn't stand out for me. With that being said, the football helmet. Now this stands for America, and I gotta give it a low B. Now, if we're talking fiesta time, then we're going for the Mariachi Hat. But I don't know, probably a high C. Just a little bit above the Pilgrim Hat in terms of style. Now, what is this? I mean, who goes searching for a bottle of rum in a hat like this? Or a cap like this? What is this? Some Pharaoh BS. Like, that's a D. So is this Viking helmet. I mean, wouldn't that hurt? Getting spiked by one of those horns. And, okay, stoners, let me let you in on a little something here. I be jamming with the rocks. I be jamming with the rocks, man. And I give it like a low B because I think it's just mwah. And I really just think this platoon looking helmet is to die for. That's why it's a low D. And what is this? Another unknown. Forgive my French, but bonjour. Oui, bump up to the seat here. And we got Bob the Builder, probably the mid D, because again, it's just as simplistic as the platoon helmet. I just really have like a personal bond with this cap. So not even to be biased or anything, but I just appreciate the attachment that I have, only because I own one of those caps. And yeah, it's come a long way since I've gotten to know it personally. But I don't know what you call this. What is this? Get out of here. Well, this I do prefer the dark blue color of this one, so I'm gonna bump it up a bit, right above the toy helmets there. Oh my. Now we're talking the space cowboy look. Yeah, I'll probably give it a low high D, just because I'm not much of a country person. I don't even know, what does it say? Is that basketball? Who knows? It's basic. It's as basic as basic gets. The top hat, which in my book is personally an ego fetcher at best. Mid-C for sure. And for the police officer look, low B. So now we got a little something from the Mushroom Kingdom, and I have to say, it's traumatizing, to say the least. I don't know at this point, man. It goes above and beyond, so I gotta give it a low B. Same goes for this sailor hat. Right above the mushroom hat, if I had to say. It just looks so dorky. I love it. The fortune teller cap. This is going in the D category. We got the king of all hats. Maybe like a mid-B ranking, because it just doesn't really match that criteria for me personally. So we got this safari looking thing. It's ugly, but I wouldn't say it's like Moscow cap looking ugly, or even basketball hat looking ugly. But we got another baseball cap, but this time it's at least C-worthy, but it's low C-worthy. You catch my drift? I mean, that's just disgraceful. So is this. This? Well, I have no words. You want to go out and camp for whatever reason, you put this on and you hope that a black bear mauls you. It's a mid-C. And the St. Nicholas hat that you find your uncle sporting every year after drinking 40 gallons of eggnog and he's passed out on the recliner. You gotta give it a mid-B because it just really screams happy holidays. Yeah, my god. That was a lot. And I pretty much wore myself out trying to come up with a clever reasoning behind my choices, but what you see before you is the official KrabbyLama hat tier list. And you can see that I'm just a bit biased towards fedoras over the traditional baseball caps and shit. I am done with tier list videos for a while.